Peter Falk's life story begins not with fame, but with resilience forged early. Born on September 16, 1927, in New York City and raised in a working-class family, Falk learned quickly that strength often comes from adaptation. At the age of 3, he lost his right eye to a rare cancer, an experience that could have closed doors, but instead became part of his unmistakable presence. Rather than hiding the glass eye, Falk allowed it to exist naturally, later contributing to the offbeat authenticity audiences loved. His parents emphasized discipline, curiosity, and humor, values that grounded him throughout life. Even as a child, Falk displayed an observant nature and sharp wit, traits that later defined his performances. These early challenges did not harden him. Instead, they deepened his empathy, shaping a man who valued humanity, dignity, and quiet perseverance above all else. A long road to acting, chosen with intention. Unlike many actors, Peter Falk did not rush toward the stage. His path was deliberate, shaped by education and service rather than instant ambition. After serving as a cook in the U.S. Merchant Marine during World War II, he pursued higher education, earning degrees in political science and public administration. For a time, Falk worked as a management analyst, living a stable and respectable life far from Hollywood. Yet something essential was missing. Drawn back to storytelling, he began acting in community theatre, discovering that performance allowed him to explore human complexity more deeply than bureaucracy ever could. Training at the Actors Studio placed him among future legends, sharpening his discipline and emotional precision. When Falk finally committed to acting full-time, it was not a gamble born of ego, but a conscious choice rooted in self-knowledge and quiet confidence. Recognition earned through depth, not flash. Falk's early film roles revealed an actor unafraid of moral ambiguity. His Oscar-nominated performances in Murder, Inc. and Pocketful of Miracles showcased a rare ability to balance volatility with vulnerability. He brought humanity to characters who could have easily become caricatures, earning respect rather than spectacle. These performances marked him as an actor's actor, admired within the industry even before mass fame arrived. Falk was never interested in glamour. He focused instead on truth. Directors valued his instinctive understanding of character, while audiences sensed something genuine beneath his rough edges. This period established a pattern that would define his career. Falk excelled when roles demanded intelligence, restraint, and emotional honesty. He was not chasing stardom. He was building credibility, one layered performance at a time. Columbo and the power of understatement. When Peter Falk stepped into the role of Lieutenant Columbo, television changed quietly but permanently. The character defied expectations, rumpled, distracted, and disarmingly polite. Falk infused Columbo with warmth and intellect, allowing underestimation to become his greatest weapon. Rather than dominating scenes, he lingered in them, letting silence and curiosity do the work. Audiences were captivated by a detective who solved crimes not through force, but through persistence and human insight. Falk's portrayal earned multiple Emmy Awards and global admiration, yet he never treated the role as a formula. Each episode was approached with care, nuance, and respect for the audience's intelligence. Columbo became iconic, not because he was flashy, but because he felt real. Falk understood that humility, when paired with sharp observation, could be profoundly compelling. Artistic integrity and creative boundaries. Behind the scenes, Falk was known as thoughtful but firm about his values. He respected collaboration, but had little patience for ego or cruelty. Over a long career, He encountered personalities whose working styles clashed with his own, and while rumors later exaggerated these tensions, those who knew him best described Falk as principled rather than resentful. He believed acting was a shared responsibility, not a battlefield. Falk valued kindness, preparation, and mutual respect, and he struggled in environments where intimidation replaced artistry. These experiences shaped his choices, guiding him toward directors and collaborators who shared his philosophy. Rather than fueling public feuds, Falk simply walked away from situations that felt corrosive. His boundaries were not about dislike, but about preserving dignity, both his own and that of the people around him. A personal life, marked by change and commitment. Falk's personal life unfolded in chapters that mirrored his growth as a man. His first marriage to Alice Mayo coincided with the rise of his career and the building of a family. Together, they adopted 2 daughters, and Falk worked to balance professional demands with fatherhood. Though the marriage eventually ended, it remained a formative period rooted in shared ambition and family life. His later marriage to actress Shera Denise brought companionship, creative partnership, and enduring devotion. Denise stood beside Falk through both professional triumphs and declining health, becoming his advocate and caregiver in later years. Their relationship reflected maturity and mutual respect, offering Falk stability away from the spotlight. Through love and loss, Falk remained deeply loyal to those closest to him, valuing connection above public image. Beyond acting, curiosity without limits, Peter Falk was never defined solely by acting. An accomplished painter, he turned to visual art as a form of meditation and self-expression. Painting allowed him solitude and reflection, a counterbalance to the intensity of performance. His artwork, collected and exhibited, revealed a contemplative side rarely visible on screen. Falk approached painting not as a celebrity hobby, but as a serious discipline, embracing imperfection and experimentation. This curiosity extended to friendships, conversations, and learning. He was known for listening more than speaking, absorbing perspectives with genuine interest. Whether discussing philosophy, art, or everyday life, Falk engaged fully. This openness enriched his performances and relationships alike, reinforcing the sense that his creativity was not confined to a single medium, but woven into the way he experienced the world. Grace in the face of decline. In his final years, Falk faced Alzheimer's disease, a condition that gradually dimmed the sharp mind audiences had long admired. Those close to him described this period as heartbreaking, yet marked by dignity. Sheltered by his wife and cared for privately, Falk retreated from public life without bitterness. Even as memory faded, the essence of his warmth remained. When he passed away in 2011 at the age of 83, tributes poured in from across generations, reflecting the profound impact of his work. Colleagues remembered his professionalism and kindness, while fans spoke of comfort and joy found in his performances. His passing marked not just the loss of an actor, but of a presence that had quietly shaped television through intelligence and restraint. A legacy rooted in humanity, not conflict. Peter Falk's legacy is often misunderstood when framed through rumors or exaggerated tensions. At his core, he was not a man driven by dislike, but by values. He remembered moments of disrespect, yes, but he carried far more memories of collaboration, creativity, and shared purpose. His career stands as a testament to the power of subtlety, empathy, and integrity. Falk showed that strength does not require dominance, and brilliance does not require cruelty. Through Columbo and beyond, he offered audiences a different kind of hero: curious, patient, and deeply human. That legacy endures not because of controversy, but because of character. In the end, Peter Falk will be remembered not for who he clashed with, but for the quiet intelligence and compassion he brought to every role and to life itself.